Hello everyone, it's your girl Letitia here. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. If you don't know, I am the author of the memoir, Woman to Woman, Letters from Wives to Mistresses. And today I just wanted to share a little bit of one of the letters in my book that was written from a wife to a mistress. So for those of you that have not gotten your copy yet, I gathered letters from wives and mistresses with the instruction being for the wives to write a letter as if speaking directly to the other woman of your husband. And for the mistresses, pretty much the same thing. Write a letter to the wife of the husband you did or are messing around with, and I asked them for their rawest emotions, their however they were feeling, to put it in that letter to the other woman. That's one of the reasons the title of my book is Woman to Woman, because in essence, I'm creating a space where these women can speak, so to speak, to one another, because this is a long overdue conversation. Woman to Woman, Letters from Wives to Mistresses is successfully doing what I hoped it would do, which is change the perspective from it just being a husband to wife betrayal to it being a woman to woman betrayal, because that's what it is. When you mess around with another woman's husband, you are not only betraying your womanhood, but you are betraying our sisterhood as well. It is a betrayal. The goal of the book is not just to put the blame, on the mistresses, but it does. It holds her accountable for, the destruction. But at its core, my book is about changing the negative dynamics between us so that these philandering men don't have anybody left to cheat with. If we can change the dynamic between ourselves, between us girls, then we can affect the problem. We can put an end to the problem, in fact. So that's one of the reasons I wrote the book, to make that change, to help us to hold ourselves accountable, and to help us build up what I think is missing and is so key, and that's loyalty. So in chapter 7 of the book, it's titled Letters from Wives to Mistresses. And then, of course, chapter 8 that follows is Letters from Mistresses to Wives. And you got to hear one of the real-life letters from a mistress to a wife a couple of episodes ago. But today I'm going to read, it's not too long, I'll read one of the letters from a wife to a mistress. It says, to Anonymous Mistress. First, I want to thank this author for this very creative, odd, and yet freeing opportunity to let us wives get some things off our hearts. With that, all I really would ask you if I had the chance is, how could you? How can you call yourself a woman and be a part of doing to me what you would not want done to you? How do women like you justify your heartless and selfish actions? How do you look at yourself and convince yourself that being in a sinful and adulterous relationship is okay? This book is called Woman to Woman, and you and women like you couldn't be further from the meaning of that word. I would expect that women today would be more supportive, more empathetic to each other, but you have made me and all other wives aware of the fact that there still exists this breed of woman that couldn't care less about other women. You are one of the reasons we stay held back as a gender, because when it comes to knowing what's right and actually doing it, you mindfully choose to do what is wrong. Adultery is not a mistake. You made a choice to sleep with my husband. You made a choice to betray me, woman to woman. So I end this letter the same way I started it, by asking, how could you? Regards, a pissed off woman and wife. So take that in, mull that over, and get ready, because the other letters from the wives to mistresses, there's no way you can get to the end of this book and still believe that the other woman has no culpability when she knows a man is married. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. If you have any comments about the letters, or if you have any questions, please ask. I'm an open book. Let's just keep it respectful, okay? Because we can't accomplish anything with, childhood, schoolyard name calling. So just be kind, please. Thank you all so much for your time and your support. You can learn more about me on my website, leticiajackson.com. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Please stay safe, stay well, and please be kind. Bye.